In previous versions of SAP Business One, with pervasive analytics, we were able to create forecasting dashboards using queries. In SAP Business One 9.0, version for SAP HANA, we now have the powerful ability to create your own dashboards using HANA modeling. So what is HANA modeling? Modeling refers to an activity of refining or slicing data in database tables by creating views to depict a business scenario, and these views can be used for reporting and decision making. The modeling process involves the simulation of entities such as a customer, product and sales, and the relationships between them. In SAP Business One 9.0, version for SAP HANA, these views are known as information views. Information views use various combinations of content data in semantic layers to model a business use case. Data content can be classified as an attribute, which is descriptive data such as a customer ID, city, or a country. And then there's measurable or quantifiable data, such as revenue, quantity sold, and counters. We are now going to show you how to create a simple sales forecast using pre-built HANA models in SAP Business One. So let's now open up our dashboard designer in SAP Business One. Now in our dashboard designer, we've got the ability to select our base data source. We can select our data source based on system queries, or in SAP Business One 9.0 version for SAP HANA, we now have the ability to create the following types of information views. We have analytical views, which are based on dimensional models, and then we've got calculation views, which are based on advanced calculation models. We can now see a number of pre-built HANA models that we can use that will help us create a sales revenue forecast. To create these information views using queries would require really complex and lengthy SQL code. These HANA models are also used in interactive analysis with Excel. And here are the range of interactive analysis reports based on the same HANA models. For our sales revenue forecast, we're going to select the sales revenue analytical view. And now we're going to design our dashboard. This is going to be a sales forecast, therefore we need to change the strategy type from none to forecast. And we also have the ability to select an appropriate chart type, but we're going to leave our chart type as a column chart. We now need to select a measure for our forecast, which in this example will be the gross profit. And we can drag our measure across into our target measure box here. Now we need to select the dimensions of our forecast, which will be based on the due date by year. So we can select our due date dimension, and then we've got the ability to select our dimension by year, quarter, or month. Under Advanced Settings, we have a few options to play with for our forecast. The alpha, beta, and gamma options are all factors used in the forecasting calculation, and we're going to leave these factors with their default settings. The forecasting base cycle is the cycle used for forecasting, and you can base this on your business cycles. For example, if I have a seasonal cycle of 6 months, and I defined the smallest display unit as being monthly as opposed to yearly, I can then define the base cycle as 6, and then the forecast will be calculated on a 6-month cycle basis. In this case, our smallest display unit is year, and the forecast will be calculated over a 3-year cycle basis. The forecasting period allows you to define the period length of your forecast, which is displayed in red. So I can change my forecast period, for example, from 4 to 3. If I just want to display 3 years of forecast ahead. So now we've created our simple dashboard, we now need to save it. So by pressing Save As, we can define a dashboard name. And now we can add a link to this forecast dashboard to Business Partner Master Data, for example, and link the appropriate dimensions. So by clicking on Add Links, We can select what we would like to link to. So we can link to a sales order, particular sales invoice, item master data, and in this example we're going to link to a particular master data. And then we can select the actual dimension that we want to link to, which in this case will be the business partner code. So now we have created a very simple forecast dashboard and we've linked this to our business partner master data. So if I am now on the road and about to visit my customer, Urshaker Corporation, on my iPad using the SAP Business One 9.0 version for SAP HANA app, I can now easily pull up the business partner and review the forecast revenue report under the pervasive analytics dashboards that we've created. So the first thing that I need to do is navigate to Business Partners. I select Urshaker Corporation. Under my business partner information, I have my pervasive analytics dashboards, and all I need to do is navigate to the dashboard that we just created. As you can see, we can now view our sales forecast dashboard for the customer Urshaker based on the HANA model for sales revenue. So check out the pre-built HANA models in SAP Business One 9.0 version for SAP HANA, providing you with the ability to create some pretty powerful dashboard information views.